My neighbor blocked my driveway with his boat, so I canceled his 4th of July. I live in a subdivision where the houses are separated by a narrow gravel easement. It's technically public access, but we all just use it to get to our backyards. For 5 years, it was peaceful. Then Brad moved in. Brad is the kind of guy who wears sunglasses indoors and refers to his job as crushing it. 2 weeks ago, he bought this massive 20-foot wakeboard boat. Instead of paying for storage, he parked it smack in the middle of the easement. It blocked my garage completely. I couldn't get my car out. When I knocked on his door, he didn't even look up from his phone. He just said, "Relax, bro. It fits. It's a shared easement, technically public property. I can park where I want." I asked him how I was supposed to get to work. He shrugged and closed the door in my face. "Okay, public property. Got it." I did some digging into the city ordinances. Turns out he was right. The easement is public, which means anyone can park there as long as the vehicle is registered. So I went on Craigslist. I found 2 rusted out, beat up utility trailers selling for $50 a pop. I bought them both. On Thursday, while Brad was at work, I parked one trailer 3 inches from his boat's front bumper and the other one 3 inches from the propeller. I chained them to a concrete post on my side of the property line, just for safety, of course. Friday afternoon rolls around. It's the 4th of July weekend, the biggest lake weekend of the year. I'm sitting on my porch with a cold iced tea when Brad's lifted truck roars in. He's got coolers, girls in bikinis, the whole party crew. He backs up to hitch the boat and stops. He gets out. He looks at the rusty trailers sandwiching his shiny new toy. He turns purple. He storms up to my porch. "Move your junk. We're leaving for the lake now." I took a long, slow sip of my tea. "Sorry, Brad. Can't help you." "What do you mean you can't help me?" "Move them." I smiled. "It's a shared easement, bro. Public property. I park where I want." He screamed. He threatened to call the cops. I told him to go ahead. When the officer showed up an hour later, I showed him the registrations for my trailers. The cop looked at Brad, looked at the no towing on private easements clause in the city code, and tipped his hat to me. Civil dispute, folks. Have a nice weekend. Brad spent his 4th of July screaming at tow truck companies who refused to touch a chained up trailer. I spent mine listening to the sweet, sweet sound of silence and watching his boat gather dust. He sold the boat a month later. He still hasn't parked in the easement.